Today feels very much like an old school London day, and by that I mean I'm off to 2 events back to back. Well, okay, the sun is in and out, in and out. When I tell you it has been pouring with rain, it has been pelting it down. And then the sun comes out and I think it's going to go away, and then it gets really dark and cloudy again, absolutely pelts it down, and then it gets sunny. The rain is meant to stop now, so fingers crossed. Oh my god, I'm really battling with my hair this morning. I have pushed my hair to, well, I've pushed my fringe to its limits now. It's got a bit too long to be manageable, and I really just need to either be brave, trim it myself, or get hold of my hairdresser friend to trim it for me, because the person who trimmed my fringe has moved back to Canada. I've been putting off cutting it, but it's just a little bit too long to be manageable now. Ooh. Especially for some reason this side is not loving. I've kind of 10 plus years ago, blogger events used to be a really big thing. I could go to several in one day. I could spend the whole day in London going to and forth different events. They used to be a lot different. They used to be very, I remember going to parties with Motel Rocks, Pandora, Vogue. Blogger events used to be a really big thing, and they're slightly different nowadays. This afternoon I am off to, the first one is with Piglet in Bed. They've just released a new brand called Wallow. It's not like a face skincare brand, it's more like a body skincare brand. Body wash, hand creams, body lotions. I'm gonna go for these shoes today. I'm so glad I found these. They have a nice big, what would you call this, like toe box. They cover a good amount of your foot. They are so comfy. First time I wore them, I did a good kind of probably 15,000 steps in them. Not a single blister, not a single rub, nothing. I love the burgundy shade. I wish they had these in some more leather colours. And they're a really good dupe for the Everlane ones. Piglet in Bed contacted me and said that they were going to do a launch in Anthropologie. Piglet in Bed, Anthropologie, 2 of my favourite brands. I said say no more, I will be there. I had no idea what to wear today, and I've gone for this tunic from Free People. It ties up at the back. It's very sweet. I've gone for my slightly more fitted Levi ribcage jeans. Before we head out, can I just show you something that's arrived this morning? Oh, and God, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now I can't see if you can see me because it's just got so sunny. A couple of days after being invited to the Piglet in Bed Wallow Anthropologie event, I had an email from Johnny at Lush, who I've known for a long time now, and he asked if I'd like to come to the Christmas preview, Christmas showcase, which I've done on a number of occasions before, and I said absolutely, and they happened to be on the same day, and it's worked out perfectly. I'm really looking forward to an afternoon spent with some of my favourite brands. Talking of Anthropologie, don't come for me, but I may have ordered a couple of Christmas decorations only because they've released lots of Christmas stuff. This is the sort of thing that I know will sell out way before Christmas, and every year, as lots of you know, I like to get a couple of new ornaments for the tree. And I don't know how we've ended up with so many dog ornaments, but I saw these beaded dogs and I couldn't not. They were so sweet. I'll link these in the description. Look, got a little beaded sausage dog. And then I had to get him a friend. I wonder how many dogs we have on our Christmas tree, because we have so many dog ornaments. Dogs seem to be a very popular animal ornament to make. But yeah, so those are the new additions to the Christmas tree this year, and I thought I would link them now in case in a couple of months I show them and then I can't link them. But anyway, oh my gosh, yeah, so talking about Christmas, off to go to a Christmas event now. I'm very excited to see what Christmas bits Lush have coming out this year. I think I might try and film some TikToks whilst I leave. Let me check when my train is. Okay, just after 2 I need to get my train. Oh, we've got plenty of time, plenty of time. The trench coat goes better than I thought it would with this Suzanne trench coat, which they still do this year. It's become quite popular, a lot of people have it now. Not feeling my cutest today, but I feel okay. And I feel good in this outfit. I think this will be good for going indoors and running around lots. Cool. that's today's bit. Shall we head to London? I just need to grab some water. This bag is getting heavier and heavier. How do these earphones get so tangled? I detangled them like 10 minutes ago. The album and the song I'm going to listen to on the way there, or the album that I've been listening to constantly, it's borderline obsessive. It's the new Hayley Williams one. I cannot stop listening to. Ego, Death at a Bachelorette Party, Parachute, Glum, Kill Me, all of them. They are so good. If you're a Paramore Hayley Williams fan and you haven't heard her new stuff, I highly recommend it. Feeling a little bit overstimulated from all the wind. I get really stressed out by wind for some reason.
Angel, how are you? How are you today?
I've just finished up at Lush. I'm going to make my way to the bus stop because there's a strike, there's a tube strike. I just need to stop for a moment, sort myself out. I'm just having one of those days where I feel really flustered. I took one of the cinnamon buns that they had there at the cafe. I'm having a great time, I just need to decompress. You know when you just need a moment? I just need a moment to just eat something and breathe. The oven keeps smoking. I think there's something on the bottom of the oven and I want to use the convection setting for doing some baking. I'm currently making some cinnamon apple muffins. I've been filming it for my TikTok. I know I normally do this kind of thing on here, so if they do turn out well, I promise I'll make them with you guys on here. So I'm doing a bit of baking and I want to use a convection oven, and I think there's something on the bottom of the oven because it is very smoky. Oh, how good does this batter look? I'm actually filming this after the rest of the days that you're going to see. This whole vlog's gonna be one big mishmash of things. I'm using one of these scoops, which I've never used before, to measure out the muffins. Thought I need to press record on my phone. That is so good. Now I know why people use these. Whoops. Apparently I'm meant to put all of this on these muffins. That just seems like a lot. I think that's good. The muffins are in, fingers crossed. So whilst those bake, I am making myself some lunch. Just got some leftover soup. And one of these, not working with you up there. You guys okay down there? I'll plonk you there for now. I'm just having it with one of these bread rolls from Pret. They are my favourite. They're just the rye soup rolls. I really want to learn how to make some good rolls like this because I'm sure it's not too hard. I thought whilst I impatiently wait for the muffins to cool down, I really want one. It's almost 2 o'clock. I want to have a coffee, although that's going to be a bit risky. I just can't. I don't know how I used to drink 2 double shot coffees a day and sleep. Like, I can't have a coffee past 12 and it not affect my sleep anymore. Yeah, anywho. I thought whilst I wait, I would unwind one of these skeins of yarn that I have. This is the fluffiest, kind of fleckiest yarn I've ever used. It goes everywhere. Currently got 2 jumpers on the go for myself, one for Delilah and a couple of other projects. Some of them I have here on the table. Oh my god, why do I have that on my bag? I think I put that there to get it out of the way earlier and I forgot it was there. The yarn for this jumper comes in skeins. I'm very much start knitting as the yarn comes. I don't have any of these ball windy things. I just use them how they come. But I can't do that with these. I've got 3 more of these in here and they come in these big old skeins and they need winding up properly. Me being me, I'm just like, let's just get the job done. I do not need any more craft stuff in this house. We already have an overlocking machine and a sewing machine. I have boxes and bags of yarn. I have fabrics in a box. I have loads of obviously threads to go with the sewing machine. I have fancy colouring pens, books. There's just so much stuff that comes with enjoying kind of hands-on crafty hobbies. I just put it out in front of me. I wind it up in my hand and I just go round like this. It takes a while, but we get there in the end and that's all that matters, isn't it? So I thought I would do this whilst I wait for the muffins to cool down because I really want a muffin and I need my post-lunch sweet treat. I don't like saying, I feel like the word treat has got a bad rap now because it's very much been taken over by diet culture, but I like the term sweet treat because I don't know what else to say. A sweet, I don't know. Yeah, I just always like to have a post lunch and post dinner sweet something. Tricky, isn't it? Because I like saying, oh, we'll have a little treat, a little sweet treat, but then actually sweet things like sugary things and chocolate and sweets and stuff aren't off limits in this household. We have dessert often. Well, most nights. Anyway, going off on a tangent. Personally, and I think for a lot of people, the term sweet treat is less literal and is more of just a term to describe having a bit of cake or a bit of chocolate or a baked good or whatever it is. Anyway, how have you all been? I didn't mean to leave it so long between the last upload. It's just because I've been filming in lots of bits. This vlog is going to be quite the mishmash of days. I need another ball of yarn because I have run out, so I need to attach another ball. So yeah, anyway, it's ended up being quite a few weeks because I've just been a little bit out of sorts, but it's fine. It's fine. Not much to report. The only thing I'm trying to think the end of the summer holidays, which seems like a lifetime ago. Ended up being really lovely weather, so we just ended up spending the final weekend of the holidays together. Doug and I managed to squeeze in a dinner date, and he took Delilah climbing quite a few times that weekend because the weather was nice and they wanted to try out her new climbing gear that she had got for her birthday. Once you're over this bit, I think you're quite good. Good job, bub. Good job, Bella. All done, all good to go for whenever I need it next. I had every intention on taste testing these with you guys alongside TikTok, and I forgot to set the camera up, but I've just tasted them and they are good. I have made myself a coffee. I've told myself I can only have a few sips. Well, first of all, I need to take this off the window, and then I need to tidy up the aftermath. Although to be fair, our sink is broken, so I am waiting for a part to come. Trying to clean out the sink. I took this off. It's for years, it has bugged me how disgusting it looks. You know, can you see where the grey pipe is? Well, that was all kind of black. It didn't matter what I put down it, I could never get rid of the marks. And I realised I could just take this off. So I took this apart yesterday, cleaned it out, put it back together. Bob's your uncle. Thought, okay, I'm going to do the same on this one. And then when I went to go put it back together, I was screwing it, and then there was a big bang, and I realised that the screw that holds the sink together, because when you take that off, the pipe comes away from the sink. It holds everything together, that one screw. And it was so old, I don't know when this kitchen was installed, but it made the biggest bang. Clearly, I don't know my own strength. I don't know how to explain it, but essentially it's kind of like a thick, stubby screw. Circumference of the top part is slightly wider. That whole thing kind of came off, a bit like a muffin top. So that came off, and then the rest of the screw was just left in the sink. Doug managed to get it out, but now we're waiting for a delivery of the new screw today. That's why I haven't put the dishwasher on. I haven't done any washing up, because when we have the dishwasher on, some of the water comes back up into the sink pipe, and we learnt the lesson the hard way last night, and it dribbled all under the sink. Yeah, that's why I can't do anything with this stuff right now. And yeah, and I need more recipes to use up all these apples that we have from our garden. I didn't feel like the muffins needed all this butter, sugar, flour mixture. So I just save this and use it for something else. But yeah, I need recipes. Give me your go-to apple recipes, because we have a fair few apples to go through. And the muffins turned out really well. We're doing a lot of sorting in here. I've been putting stuff up on Vinted. I have been sorting out in here and putting bits away, and I thought I would mention these because a while back I asked for your recommendations on Instagram for places that I can get photos developed, because I was tired of taking our photos to Snappy Snaps and not being happy with how they were coming out. Perched myself here with a bag of clothes that I need to put on Vinted. Can you see? We've also got the toilet door back. We sent our door to get professionally dipped, and it's come back pretty good. Just waiting for the varnish to turn up so I can treat it, and I'm cleaning up the hinges, and then we can get it back up and send a couple more to get done. The two most popular were the place I was going to originally get it from, because I've ordered film from them before. I think they're called Analog Wonderland. I can't remember. But the other place was called Take It Easy, and I ended up sending I sent 2 rolls of film, mostly from our holiday, and I'm so happy with them. The service was really quick. I had the photos within a few days, and then it took a little over a week to get the prints. I was really nervous about sending film in the post because I was worried it would get lost or something would happen to it, but it was fine. So if any of you are thinking of getting some film developed and you've been wondering where to go, I really recommend Take It Easy. Delilah took this one. Another one Delilah took when we were out for dinner in, where were we here? We were in Slovenia, in Lake Bled. Of action shot of Doug. I think we're good. And then we'll save this other one because I'm sure, can you see the difference actually? This one, you can see how rusty it is. Pop everything back underneath the sink now. Yes, gorgeous. Whoa. You know, you could easily assume it was the same day, but it has actually been a week, and I've actually just come back from London again. Yeah, although it was much rainier today. So how's my hair looking? I may have attempted to give it a little bit of a trim yesterday, and I've been rained on, so I'm feeling very fluffy. But yeah, anyway, oh my god, this vlog is well and truly a big old patchwork of clips. I had the nicest time last week. It was so nice to see everyone at Lush. Like, everyone was there. All the people from the Lush press trip that I went on this year, back in June, were there. And even my old boss, so when I used to work in Lush, my old boss was there. And it was just so nice to see everyone, and it's always such a pleasure seeing everyone at Lush. I've still got the goodie bags on the table. I've got, sorry, is the lighting going a bit? There we go. I've got about 15 minutes until I need to run and get Delilah from school. The thing I was in London for today was, as you can probably guess, a beauty pie event. I had a little, I don't often just peruse in the shops. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna, because I was in kind of Regent Street area, I thought I'm gonna pop into Zara. I ended up picking up a jumper because I really liked it, and I can't wait to get back home from the school run, get into some comfies and put this on. And I think this is a really good brown on me. I like it. I couldn't decide whether to get a medium or small. This is small. I wouldn't wear it with this, but yeah, I've been wanting a v-neck for a while. I do have a v-neck on my to knit wish list. I've got so many things on the go at the moment, but I really want to start this one too, because I feel like once I start it and it's on the needles, I can just pick it up and keep going. Otherwise, like, I'm not going to forget, but I don't know, I feel like having lots of things on the go would either really bother someone, or if you're like me, I actually prefer that, because then it's almost like I've sort of touched on the to-do list of things I want to make. And I'm trying to decide which colour to get. I think I'm going to get Pomegranate by Knitting for Olive. I'm feeling more of like a muted red. Sorry, I'm feeling very sporadic. I don't know where I am in this video. If I'm being really honest, my anxiety this week has been the worst it has been in quite a while. And I've been getting in my, I think because I spent the last couple of weeks of August very much being a recluse at home, and then I think it just makes you get in your head a bit, and then it was like PMS week, and I don't know, and I just kind of let the overthinking take over. I just let the anxiety get the better of me, and because when I get really anxious I don't sleep. It brings on my chronic fatigue symptoms, blah 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 blah, and then that in itself makes it hard to function. So I thought I'm just going to keep filming random clips, because actually I'll have a bunch of clips that I can upload. And look, I've spoken openly about this stuff in the past, and I think it's really important to talk about this stuff, but I definitely want to talk about it less, because it's just, I'm just bored of it, and I'm sure you guys are. I'm going to pop you there whilst I button myself up, because it's still raining. I bumped into one of you at the station. Actually, I have to do this all the way to the top. I feel so silly when I do it up to the top. Maybe I won't do it all the way up. Oh, there we go. I was in a rush because I desperately needed water, and I had 1 minute to find a bottle of water in WH Smith, pay for it, and go get my train. But as I passed the lovely girl who then messaged me as I got on the train, she smiled at me, and I thought, does she? Because it was kind of the kind of smile that you give someone that you sort of know. I got on the train, and sort of half an hour or so later, I had an Instagram message saying, oh, I just saw you at the station, but you were clearly in a rush. I just wanted to say hi. So hi again. I did message her back, and she also said something along the lines of, oh, your fringe looks lovely in the vlogs, but it looks even prettier in real life. And I was feeling really down on myself, really self-conscious about just everything in my hair. I wanted to give her a hug. That made me feel so much better. And actually when I left, where's my umbrella? Anyway, yeah, and actually when I left the Piglet in Bed event, some lady that I'd never met before, this lady said, oh, by the way, I just wanted to say, I absolutely love your hair. It's compliments like that mean so much, because she wouldn't have said it if she didn't think it, because she's never met me, we've never spoken before. She just felt the need to tell me, and I guess it's just a reminder to not be down on yourself, because other people see you very differently, and tell that person that nice thing you're thinking about them, because it might just make their day. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go battle the elements again and go get Delilah, and then when we get back we can get all cozy and hunker down for the evening. Can you guys hear the rain from outside? I don't hate it. I am embracing the coziness. I'm trying to find my jogging bottoms. My joggers are in the wash. They're not actually that dirty. I'm gonna go get them out. Don't judge me. Yes, Bubba. Joggers secured. I may have stupidly got paint on them the other day. Ooh. Any eagle-eyed viewers of you may have spotted my Smithskies in the Smithskies, my Smithski. I have become obsessed with Smithski recently. I've never been a figure collectible type. It's just never really been my thing, but there's something about Smithski that I just love them. I love them. They're plain with these funny little kind of sarcastic, silly faces. On that note, you want to see my Smithski? Here are two Smithskis I have here. Some of you had obviously never seen them before when I posted my TikTok, and I had comments like, are they possessed? And that they're a bit creepy. And some people love them. And then we have one in the bathroom. Can you spot him? I popped him by the plant pot. And with a little rubber ducky. And they glow in the dark. So when we come up here to get ready for bed, we just see this glowing, this little glowing figure in the corner. I really want to get the one with the jumper, because I love a jumper. There's two. There's one with a jumper over its head, and then one with a jumper when it's sat down. But there's two jumper ones, and I really want to get my hands on a jumper one, because I just feel like that would be really fitting. And then, this top's not long enough, I want it to be longer. I might just get changed, hang on. You it? Don't go anywhere. I swear I should have another white t-shirt. Oh, I really need to sort out, because look, right, no, these are too big. I swear I have an Everlane one, which is, oh no, that's the one I have on. I have one. I've got so many of these H&M oversized basic tees because they're so good with my bigger jumpers like this one in the winter. No. Guys, I can't find it. Oh my gosh, how many of these t-shirts do I want? Oh, it's not as long as I thought it was. Oh, for goodness sakes. We'll just leave this one on. Oh my god. I really want to get this video up this weekend. So I've missed uploading, and each weekend keeps going by, and I think, oh, I really wish I'd had a video to upload. So I'm determined to get this all edited for the weekend. Okay, we'll just, after all that, we'll just keep this one on. Yeah, the other Smithsky, where are they? Where are you? Oh, actually, shall I show you very quickly, because my god, I know that in the previous vlog and this vlog and in the next vlog, I'm just going to keep showing you things. I know I said it before, it ebbs and flows, but I was just feel aware of just being like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. In my goodie bags, I have another Piglet in Bed face towel. This is one of my favourite face towels. I have one of these already. And I have a matching set. I have a small version of a cleansing and hydrating hand and body wash. Oh, talking of skin, oh my gosh, she's got verbal diarrhea today. Talking of skin, I did one of those things today at the Beauty Pie event. They take a picture of your face and they highlight everything from your sunspots, wrinkles, texture, like everything. And I've always thought they looked really fun. And the computer said my skin age was 28 years. I'll take that. That's 4 years, almost 5 years less than my current age. Not that really in the grand scheme of things, 4 years is not really, you know. I look my age, I think. I swear I've got like, she said I didn't have any sunspots, which I was really shocked about, because I have quite a few freckles that are just there all year round now, which to me that's permanent sun damage. I was really bad at using SPF, especially on my face as a teenager and in my early 20s. I was shocked. It might not be very precise, but you know what, I will take it. That was really fun. This is Untamed Moss. It's really bugging me that I can't, I'm not getting it everywhere. It's really annoying me that I can't remember what this reminds me of. It's really, like, if you like brands like Lush and Neal's Yard and like very natural earthy scents, you'll like this brand. It's because it was held at Anthropology and we got a little something from Anthropology, and of course it's one of these cups, and I have many of them. I have this star one. Oh, I'm about to run out of memory. My god, I'm talking for England today. What we have in here, I have already opened this because Delilah wanted to see what was inside. We made some pumpkin, Mr. Pumpkin Face I think it's called. We made some of that. Oh, we made some of that when we were there. That's currently in the fridge because it's a face mask. And then we got a Christmas gift. This isn't being quick, is it? I'll be quick now. We have a bath bomb, which is very sparkly and pretty. We've got this Sticky Dates hair primer, and then we've got an after dinner mint lip scrub. Oh, it smells like Let the Good Times Roll. What's this? Oh, it's a little angel. I swear you cannot come in contact with any Lush items and not get covered in glitter. Can you guys stay? This, what is this? Golden Angel Delight. So this is soap. There's no label, but this is one of the massage bar melt things, like a solid Kind of like a solid moisturiser. Right, okay, that's enough of that. I was going to show you the Smiskies downstairs, wasn't I? Let's go do that. We have another Smisky up here, up there on the shelf. Can you see him? And then the last one is over here, holding some of the matches. And I can't put my finger on it, but I just love them. Look at his little face. I'm just about to cast on a new knitting project. And I thought we could do it together. Along with, how many do I have? Four. Yeah, I have 4. Currently have 4 projects on the go. I'm about to start another one. I had an itch to make some tabby mittens. This is what they should look like. Just there's something about tabby shoes and tabby mittens that I love. Hang on, I think I'm gonna pop my hair up because I've just got to that time of the day where I just leave my hair up. Can I find any of my hairbands? No, so I'm using one of Delilah's. We just show all our things now, don't we? We're going very classic, very neutral. I've gone for navy. Also, I had this Sunday yarn to use up. I just had it lying around. I've got a box full of different coloured yarns that I just have from over the first kind of year or so of learning to knit. Yeah, I have this deep, it looks black on camera, but it's a really, really deep blue. I had this already, and I just had to buy this mohair separately to go with it. This mohair looks a lot more blue, but together they should work really nicely. Let's get the bits that we need, shall we? Well, this is fun. I mean, I'm quite a slow knitter, so I'm not going to get much done. Well, no, actually I'm not. I think I'm an average speed for someone who does English style knitting. It's just always takes a while to kind of get going. I've got, I think this is a 100 centimetre cable. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go for these teeny tiny ones. These are 3mm needles. I prefer, I don't know what it is about doing smaller projects. I just prefer to have them smaller, like shorter. It just feels comfier for me, but we'll just have to work with what we have. My phone is about to run out of battery, so that's a good start. I need to cast on 48 stitches. Oh, this is the colour, by the way, if you want to know. It is colour 5581. And just in, not double Sunday, just Sunday, and then the silk mohair. Yeah, I think this is going to work really, really well together. This is when I either take off, because I'm doing long tail cast on. I mean, that's how I cast on all my projects. And there is a way you can kind of just, so I need 48 stitches, so if you just go round your needles 48 times, then you can pretty much work out how much you need. I always end up with too much or too little, and there's nothing worse than getting almost like 5 stitches away from the amount that you need to cast on and not having enough. Yeah, I really feel like this year, knitting for me, how long has it been? 2 years since I started to teach myself to knit? I really feel like this year, it's just clicked. Now I feel like I can make anything, and it's just, don't get me wrong, there's still stuff that I need to like look up. Every time I do increases, left leaning, right leaning, I always have to remind myself every single round which way I'm doing it. But you know, but for the most part, and even with those, I know what I'm doing. I just have to remind myself because I don't want to make a silly mistake. I'd rather be extra cautious with stuff like that. After a lot of frustration at the beginning, it's now become really enjoyable, and I understand it more now. And yeah, it's a nice feeling to have persisted with something and now be at a stage where it's, you know, it's enjoyable and you kind of feel like you know what you're doing. Wow, this is teeny tiny, and I can't see the stitches very well because I'm using a dark yarn. You can probably hear that say Raven on in the background. Oh, I think I'm doing these too tightly. Well, let's try and loosen these up. Loosen up. Casting on's a funny one because if you asked me to teach you, I would struggle. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I just kind of do it through muscle memory. It's like the code on my phone. Don't ask me what it is because I don't know. I need to actually do it with my finger. I can do it with my eyes closed, but don't ask me what the numbers are. because we are doing magic loop, I need to split this in half. This always confuses me starting it off. But we need 24 stitches. 4, 6, 8, 20, 24, split in the middle. And then we have to join it in the round. Oh god, it's so fiddly. You just gotta make sure we don't twist them either. And then we bring it around, make our magic. This is why it's called magic loop, because you end up with like a figure of 8. Working 1 by 1 ribs, so knit 1, purl 1, tightly for 25 rounds. Oh, okay. Okay guys, we're just knitting the cuff today. I think that's all we'll get done. Last time I did this, I did it the wrong way around. And then we're knitting and purling. This should join it together. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Oh my god, this is so fiddly. A quick and easy dinner from Cook tonight. Got mushroom risotto with some veggies, and it is bake off. Well, it was bake off night last night, but we're going to catch up this evening.
I think it's a spotlight on your hands.